think we did 90 yesterday. I did them straight through. I can do the sit-ups straight through, and I gotta be honest, I'm pretty proud of myself. When I started, I had to have my feet like underneath something. Hey guys, well, it is less than 7 days until Ironman 70.3 Oceanside, and I have to say I haven't been as consistent at getting my workouts done and recording my workouts. I've combined the last 2 weeks. I'm feeling pretty good as far as my physical condition. Now, I was in pretty good shape coming in, but I've always been a little banged up into the last few races. So this one race is probably the first one that I'm feeling no injuries, knock on wood. I have continued to go to the pool. I've continued to swim 2,100 yards every single time, and my pace has continued to come down. So I am feeling really strong there. I made it to spin class, which was good to see Dominique and Karen and everybody, so that was good. I did get in a race rehearsal, which included riding around the parking lot of Texas Motor Speedway, which is the local NASCAR track, for 50 miles. And then I did a quick shakeout run with another athlete who was doing a race rehearsal. She happens to be racing Ironman 70.3 Texas, which is the same weekend. And then throughout the past 2 weeks, I have gotten in, a couple of short runs. Now, I did have to buy a new wetsuit. I put my wetsuit on, and it is just so beat up. Now, I bought the wetsuit used 7 years ago, and it looks like Frankenstein has worn this thing. It's got tears and patches. Well, when I put it on, there's a spot under the right shoulder that is just not going to work. So I was fortunate enough that I was able to get one on Amazon, and they did have my size. I did take it to the pool on Friday, and I did swim faster. Now, I didn't show as much improvement as I had hoped, but I have plans to go again tomorrow. I think it feels pretty tight. I think I just need to, stretch it out a little bit. So fingers crossed, everything will be good there. But I do feel pretty good about my bike. I've got it dialed in pretty good. The 50 miles at Texas Motor Speedway, I was able to notice a few things that I still needed to adjust. So I made those adjustments yesterday, and then I rode it for several miles just to make sure I was feeling good. It was really windy yesterday, and with my disc wheel, I didn't want to, run the risk of hitting a curb or getting hit by a car or anything like that. But the aero bars are comfortable. I got a speed fill hydration system, so it has the center accessible straw, so I don't have to worry about fumbling with the water bottles behind me. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now, if you listen to the podcast on a regular basis, you have undoubtedly heard me complain about my 3+ hour a day commute. Well, as of Thursday, I will not be complaining about that anymore. And I will just leave it there for you to figure out as to why. But let's just say that I will have plenty of time over the next several months to get all the projects around the house done that I've been putting off for a while. So I think I'm going to call that a win. So this next week is going to be fun. I'm going to, like I said, get my last pool swim in. I'm going to wear my wetsuit. I will be going back to the same pool that I've been swimming in for the past several months, so I'll be able to get a good gauge of how I'm feeling. And then I'm going to break my bike down, get my bike packed up. I will start gathering up most of the items on my checklist so that Tuesday I can go ahead and get packed. Now, Tuesday I have a late afternoon, early evening flight flying out to Orange County. Brian's going to pick me up. I'm going to spend 2 days hanging out with Brian. Then we're going to drive down to Oceanside on Thursday to meet up with the rest of his crew. And then we are scheduled to meet up with Richard sometime over the next couple of days. I think Brian's got he's got plans with his crew. We're going to do a practice swim. We're going to do a shakeout ride, a shakeout run, all those things, right? All the necessary things, athlete check-in, the whole deal. I will be serving in the Tridot tent on Friday from 9 to 11:30. So if you happen to be in Oceanside, if you're going to be at the race, stop by, say hi. That'd be kind of fun. And then, of course, Saturday is race day, and we'll see how we do. I will do my best to bring you along for the ride this next week. And then Ashley Rains has been kind enough to join me, or plans to join me, for a race recap, which we will record after I get back into town, and we will plan to release that on the 12th. So lots of things still left to do. I am feeling pretty excited, but I am ready. So thanks for following along, and I'll see you next week.